right. Actually went live faster than I thought. So y'all bear with me while I set this whole little tripod situation up. What's happening? It's Bully Kid. If you're tuning in later on, this idea came from me just, practicing. I have a new kind of a gig that's coming up this Sunday. So I was going through the set list and stuff like that. And I was practicing some stuff. And I realized that I learned I learned how to play because of sound. I just find the tone and play the note, right? That's how I learned how to play. So note names, the number system, all that stuff, those foundational things weren't put in place when I first started playing. I probably should have done it, but I have a situation where I have like 5 songs or so, and they're all brand new to me. So I had to figure out a way to kind of track these songs so I know where the transitions are and know what to play and stuff. And I realized that my foundation in note names is very weak. So that's something that I have to revisit. That's something I have to practice because I don't think about the notes I'm playing anymore. It's just I feel where the song is progressing, and it's a whole bunch of muscle memory and stuff like that. So um, the whole thing is crazy, man. But I figured out that like I said, I'm not perfect at all. So my playing, I'm not that great a bass player. I'm okay. I'm an okay bass player, but yeah, that's a foundational thing I need to go back and revisit. So if y'all have any ideas as to where I can get learning materials online, I might have to do that. I might need to go back and start from the basis to actually learn the fretboard, like learn the notes of the fretboard. Because I was having trouble trying to figure out, okay, where's B, where's C, okay, where's E, where's F. I know where all the, like G and G. I mean, I don't know. It's just different. Anyway, what's going on with y'all? See what y'all talking about. What's going on, Future? Squid Farm, what's up? Squid Farm. Appreciate it. Thank you. Kelvin, don't say you're so short. You're a great player. Thank you. I appreciate it, but I know great bass players. I've seen them. I don't feel like I'm there. So, but I do appreciate y'all saying that. Thank you so much. Yeah. I actually do need to go back and actually learn modes and stuff. Um, it would help me out in so long. Just a different take on the same note type deal. But like learning, like play this F sharp, play this. Like I need to learn that type of thing. So I'm not even sure how I would go about learning note names like that to that degree. la, 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 la. I thought I was fine with the note names and stuff. But yeah. So what I was talking about with I was tracking, not necessarily tracking, but I was practicing and I was charting. That's what I'm talking about. So I have a situation. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it. Yeah. So what I have here is the name of the song and the key that it's in, and where the notes are relative to the home key or whatever. So I went through and did all that, and then put in chorus, verse, bridge, all that good stuff. And I realized, number one, these songs aren't as hard as I thought they were. That's the first thing I realized. And the second thing I realized is, man, on the fly, like these songs are back to back to back. And I'm like, where's F? F sharp, B. That's the top string. But wait, I can't play that song. Yeah. So this is something that I'm dealing with. And it's a learning experience, and I know this type of situation is something that's going to push me to be a more professional, more pocket based player. Um, yeah, so that's just a little bit about what's happening in my life. But what's going on in y'all? So if y'all can tell me, what is y'all's favorite bass, or what bass do you currently play? 'Cause I'm on my second generation Sire M2. It sounds kind of like a Stingray. It has that vibe. It's a really modern style bass. It's extremely light. Like I have two of them. They're both really light. This is a little bit heavier than the teal one I have for whatever reason, but they're both extremely light, and yeah, they have a really shallow body, so they feel really nice on you. It's contoured really nicely. This pattern is just wood, and it's just stained wood, and there's a binding in the top. This is a sire too. It's really nice, and I was actually like resetting it up because the weather changed and it changed drastically, so the neck kind of warped out of where it was. So I had to go back in and do some tweaks. So I'm not even sure if it's, see, it's not tuned. Yeah. Okay, that's good enough. So I have it in passive mode at the present moment. Let me bring this down. Check this out. I have it in passive mode, and the tone is all the way up. It's on the back pickup. Okay, front pickup. Okay, my favorite tones to do with this thing, I put them on both pickups. Tone is all the way up. Let's go to active mode. I put my bass probably at +1, and my treble like +3. That's from the center position, and then my mid or my mid frequency, if I could find out where it is, I put it in the middle, and then I tweak it based on what it sounds like. Add a little bit more bass. So yeah, I asked the question and didn't even look at the answer. So we gonna look at what y'all said. It's for y'all favorite bass. Everything get you back locked in. Oh no, you're right. There we go. All right, cool. We all ready. Let's see what we're talking about here. La 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 la. Stay the major scale modes. Okay. I play drums and bass. Cool. Said bass. What's up, bro? I feel you. I need to learn theory as well. Yeah. Learn the circle of fifths. I probably, if I probably played the circle of fifths, I just don't know that I'm playing it. Like I play by ear. So, yeah. KTNPL. Props to you and your channels. Thank you so much. Ibanez SR805CC is my main bass. That's a nice bass. That's a nice bass. Favorite bass is my trusty old Jazz. I use P's, Stingray, even an old Gibson. I use P's, Stingrays, even an old Gibson or two, but the Jazz seems to work. Okay, I can dig that. I play an Epiphone SG. That's a nice bass. I was actually thinking about picking that up. That's to you, Hunter. Pick it up in like an ivory color or something, but I can't justify it because I already have like a. I have my Epiphone Thunderbird, and it gives me kind of that tone, that nasally warm tone. So I don't know. Which fretboard do you like best, maple or rosewood? If we're talking the sire bases, uh, mm, I tend towards rosewood in most accounts. Like for most bases, like most of my bases have rosewood fingerboards. I have like, let's see, one, two, three, four. Four of my bases have maple. Everyone else is rosewood. One, two, three, four. Yeah, five. I have five of them. I didn't see that one. my old school cheese maple. But yeah, so the other 8 or so are rosewood fingerboard, and I tend towards rosewood because it sounds more tight and compact whenever you slap and stuff. But I can appreciate the maple's tone because it's really really snappy. And people will argue wood is wood and it don't matter. Then you play the bass and then you tell me if it sounds exactly the same. I don't do that because I put two like I'm thinking about doing a video the same type of bass. Uh, that might be a good idea. I don't know if I can do it though. Like run this side too, same wood, same electronics, just a different fretboard. Um, Brand new strings on both, and see if you can tell me the difference. See if you can tell which one is which based on what I'm doing. Um, that might be something that I do because I feel like that'd be fun just to see if your ear is as good as you think it is. I I can tell. I can tell. Uh, yeah, and it's crazy because maple, it's really mid range heavy, and no matter how you scoop the mids, there's always some type of mid twang there. Like it's always there. You can't ever take it all the way out. Uh, okay, funky fella, what's going down, Hammer? Sounds like an old Lewis Johnson there. You should check out Harley Benton. Only sold on Thurman. They're so cheap, 6 string through neck for only 330. Really? Okay, I might have to check them out. But the shipping, I live in the States, so shipping to get over here probably bust me over the head. So, yeah. I have an Ibanez SDGR. Okay. All right. All right. What's your Instagram? My Instagram is bully underscore the kid. All, well, one word except the underscore. So BULLY underscore THAKIDD. Bully the kid. All right. All right. Ruben Riviera, what's up, Alan? What's happening, man? What's going down? Thomas has flat rate shipping. I definitely will have to check them out. I never really went on thumbing at all. I'm actually thinking about doing this, getting one of those like DIY bases and completely making my own. Like I'm thinking about doing that. Just get a DIY, completely customize it, hack it up, chop it up, do whatever I want to do to it. And I still have to do the Stingray project where I swap out the preamps and the humbuckers. And I just haven't joined, like I haven't jumped into that yet. But I do have all the stuff. It's just sitting up there. I have the preamp and I have the pickup that I'm putting in it. But it kind of sounds good by itself. But it could always sound better. So I think I'll end up doing it one day. One day. We'll see. Yup, yup, yup. Let's see. Okay, I have two basses, a BC Rich Beast NJ, okay, and an LTD Tom Aria 5 string. Okay, I have to check those basses out. I don't know what they look like. I have a Sire V7 Ash White 5 string. Sire is an amazing brand. They, yeah, man. I bought, shoot, I bought six in my life. Yeah, I've owned 6, not at the same time, but all together I bought and sold, and I've had 6. Like right now, sire, 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 sire. Yeah, I got 4 right now, and I'm cool with that. If I was to get like a sponsorship deal, I'd definitely be checking out the V9 just to have the best of the best, and I might buy it still. It don't really matter, because it's beautiful. I want the black one. I want the black one. Nope. Wood matters, people. Brightness goes to maple. Warmth goes to rosewood. Yeah, I have an Ibanez SR 1806E. How much did that cost? That's a lot of numbers. I feel like that's real expensive because I've owned 506 and that was like 600. So I'm assuming that's in the thousands. That's the really pretty sexy ones. What's going on, Rumbling Man? Alan Brown, Aka, bully the kid. That's funny. And how are you going to improvise on your guitar today? Like last time, that was funny. Man, I am not a guitar player, but if you want me to play guitar, I will play guitar. I don't care. I don't have much to lose. I can't suck as bad as whatever. Let's see. And I recently found a pack of plectrums. So now I have pigs. Didn't know I actually had a pig in this house. We're not that type of family. Yeah. So let's see. I cannot play guitar. Let's see. Shut up. It can't be that simple. It cannot be that simple. That's a very basic version of Old Town Road. In case y'all don't know what that is, like I was just like, yeah, shut up. Can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Well, I'm gonna take my horse Old Town Road. I can't sing. Let's see. Bass player always singing. He's always singing. So yeah, that was your guitarist solo for the day. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Rumbling Man, Sir Bully. Sir Bully. I like it. Sarah, Sarah. Let's see. Do you prefer the MT black over the blue because of the rosewood? Well, if I was playing a show, I'd take the black one. If I'm practicing, I play on the teal one. It's really weird. I just each bass lends you to play a different way, and I get my most creative when I'm playing my teal one. I don't know why that is. Also, I get my most funky when I'm playing like my first bass, like all that original juice that was there when that passion that comes back out when I touch my first bass. So if I want to do a funk lick or something like that, I grab her. If I'm about to do if I'm working on solos in the chords, I grab my SX bass that I have tuned from E to F, and then I can go down and piss off the guitar players because I enjoy doing that from time to time too. So yeah. So let's see. Love PV bass amplifiers. Okay. That was actually my first bass amp. I had a TKO 150. Yeah. It was a nice amp, man. Some a-hole kid like punched the middle cone with a stick or something, so it had like a dent in it. And I couldn't figure out how to unpop it. I tried duct tape. I just, whatever. Just whatever. But yeah, I might end up getting a PV, like a combo. Here's something for you. I'm kind of in the market to get a. Why am I saying that? The one I really want is a 112, an Aguilar 112. So I think I'm gonna do that. I was thinking about getting a combo amp, like something I can like really small that I can actually take that kind of got some power, like maybe a 100 watt or like a TC 250, that combo, and then get like the 12, rock with that, just for portability and functionality and stuff. Because I have the cabinet I have now, which is a 1015, it's extremely light or whatever, but then I have to lug around a head. And I mean, kind of comes with the territory, but It gets annoying. Sometimes you just want to grab it and go. You know what I'm saying? I got rid of my stage 800, and that was what I was using that for. But I'm cool. I think I'm alright. So, okay, let's see. Playing an Ibanez SR 1800, worth every penny. Okay, I can dig it. Beautiful bass. Thank you. You're the man, bro. You the man, Rumbling. I paid 1,500. Oh shoot. I paid 1,200. Y'all got money. I don't have money. I'll buy multiple bases for 1,500. You know how many of these bases, this base, you can buy for $1,500? Quick math, at least three, and a whole bunch of strings. 1,500. Yeah. Actually, I might actually give myself a I don't know. So I'm at a conundrum. It's pretty much, do I buy a bass for my birthday, or do I grind and save up and then buy my Rickenbacker for Christmas to myself? Because I'm too old to get Christmas presents from people, so I Christmas present myself. I wake up in the morning, I'm always excited. I still unwrap it and funk upon it. I'm the type of person, I'll get it in, unbox it on like December the 2nd, put it back in a wrapper, and then reopen it on December 25th. That's the type of stupid I am. Yep. Let's see. Also a Sire M3. They dope too. I play bass guitar with my fingers. I can dig it. Play Sarah Smile. Don't know it. I don't know about Legends, but YouTube is a lot of fun. Rumbly, it really is. Like, the fact that I got 16 cats watching me right now, and if y'all watching, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. I don't get many thumbs up on videos like these podcasts. So let's see. My BC Rich is my favorite. Okay, iron basses. I have a Harkey. I'm assuming that's a Harkey. Harkey KB12. Okay, very light. I can dig it. Have you ever tried to play metal on bass? Yeah, I tried. Actually, one of my favorite like songs period is Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name of. And so I usually do that one whenever I'm like doing like it used to be a lick I go to and stuff. I just kind of don't do it because you got to drop D, and I don't like doing that all the time. So let's see. All right, have you tried playing on bass? Rickenbacker. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards. So December, hopefully, I have the money saved up to buy like a used one from somewhere or whatever. I don't need a new one. No, I don't care that much. As long as it's in good condition and whatever, I can gut it and clean it off, make it brand new, whatever. Okay, that's our series. Does it all? Sold my other bases. Cool. What you drinking? This is a mixed concoction that I made for my old lady's party, and evidently they had 2 cups, got blasted, went to sleep. I have a whole gallon left. So it's going to be a good night, boys. It's going to be a good night. I got a Luna bass guitar after watching your review. Cool. I'm playing in a band with no drums. We kind of play rock, metal, pop ballads. Which pickups would you recommend for me? I recommend Seymour Duncan. That's what I use. And if you want to hear it before you buy it, actually, Seymour Duncan pickups are like $60. You maybe can catch them on a deal for like $50, depending on where you go. They sound great. It's only 2 wires to solder in if you do it yourself. I did mine myself. So let's, I'll show you what that sounds like because I actually have it. All right. Stay. All right. Volume in. So. It's on, man. tone knob is a freak of nature. I actually got to reset this up. This ring is kind of. Yeah, it's out of tone too. Okay, so talking about setup. Am I a professional luthier? Absolutely not. I go about doing setups for how I like to play, and I kind of tweak it and mess with it until I can get the type of feeling I want. So whenever I'm actually checking to see if a neck needs to get adjusted, I take whatever, see uh, where the body is meeting the neck. This part right here, I hold it down right where that's at, and I go down to about the fifth fret, and I try to see if I see any gap or any space between that spot. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm still holding this down. If there's any gap or space. So there's very little space here. Like I can't show you this, but it's like literally resting on the fret, which means the neck itself, I want it like this, right? It's actually like this a little bit. So I have to go and relieve the stress to bring it back like this so the strings won't ring out and do like the little raspy sounds. I don't like it. You hear it? And I'm playing where it's supposed to. It's just there. That's cool. But that's, I don't like it. So I gotta go back and I should actually do all of them. So yeah. Does anybody else find it hard to not slap on the bass when you pick it up? Because I suffer from that. I do. Violin bass, double bass. I'm slapping on it. It's gonna happen. I slap on a lead guitar. I slap on acoustic. I don't care. So, wait a tick. What does that sound like? Oh yeah. So I did that. Let's see. Cool. I like it. Thanks. Cool. EMG Geezer Butler signature pickups. Okay. Fret buzz is the enemy. Yeah, man. Luna makes guitar I think is really cool. It's a jazz hollow body guitar called the Athena. Nice name. Great. Thanks again. I hear that Luna is actually based here in Tampa Bay area. That'd be dope if you can go to the factory and see it get made. I'm just oh, it has nothing to do with, I'm talking this the left hand and I have nubs. So I don't have fingernails at all. Like, well, I got this one. There's that one. But yeah, it's not that. It's not even pressure. It's literally the neck relief. So I know how to fix it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, I gotta stop myself from slapping. Yeah, man. I feel the urge to do it all the time. Like I be slapping slow songs. Like it's really sad. I get in trouble a lot. You still need to come down, dog. Man, Luna playing Dean playing Hard Rock Casino. I can dig it. I'll be with it. One day. One day we gonna link up, man. Do like a whole day vlog or whatever. Be dope. Okay, so as a bass player, I don't like many guitarists as people. But Rumbling Man's the exception because he also plays bass, and I don't hold the guitar player in him against it much. Hmm. Do you see any gospel bass guitar players using a Music Man Stingray? I love those basses, and I don't hardly see anyone playing them on a gospel gig. Thanks. I actually have a theory as to why that doesn't happen, and it's because the bass itself is extremely bright. And if you play gospel music, you're not trying to stick out. You're basically trying to blend into the mix or whatever. So just naturally, those basses are gonna cut through like way too much, and you can't even EQ them down to where they're not chopping through. It's just how those pickups are geared or whatever. I personally would not care either way. Like I have this Sterling by Music Man. The day, whenever the day comes and I actually get a for real Music Man, it's gonna be gross. And I'm gonna be very excited. And I will slap everywhere. I'm slapping everywhere. It's gonna be a consistent slap. Don't ask me questions, because I'm coming through with a thumb and a finger. It's these two, not the not it's these two. Maybe these three, but when I said it, I was like, yeah, they might be thinking that's not okay. That's not okay at all. You know. I am saved. Sort of. All right, let's see. How hard have you slapped on a bass? I don't know. I've actually broke a string with my thumb. That's anything. It was an old string though. It scared me because I think it was the A string I broke with my thumb. Like I didn't even pull. It was just a bam and it just ping. I'm like, whoa, that's the first. So, as a musician, you should respect every other instrument. LOL, no offense. No, it's my opinion. I get to have my opinion. You have yours. I don't like many lead guitar players. That's just me. What's your number one favorite bass guitar man? Bootsy Collins. Hands down. Straight up. Not even close. Now, as far as musicianship and being very experienced, very funky, very technical, all that stuff, I'm going to say it's a toss up between Victor Wooten and Yannick Gwizdala. Like their vocabulary and technique is ridiculous. Like they're phenomenal. They're way too dope. So that's just my personal opinion. Other cats I rock with, Scott Devine and my man Marlo DK. It's a funky old white dude. If I can meet him, I'd love to jam with him. That's a funky old white dude. And he got way more bases than me. Like a armory of axes just across his wall like mine, but it's just all the way down his wall. I'm like, crap, man. He'll have like 5 of the same bass, just a different color. I'm like, I'm not remotely balling like that. Any news on your merchandise? I have a shirt in the works. When I get the sample, I'll make a video and put it out there. And if I get a good, response back, I'll go ahead and put it in rotation and actually sell it. I think the idea is dope. My It's not gonna be anything branded to me per se, but I haven't seen the shirt idea that I have out yet. So, and it's something that you can wear at any gig, not just church, out and about in the street. You can play concerts, whatever. You can wear the shirt. It will work for everything. Whole colors are gonna be black and white. Very simple. And so it's gonna have something here, and it's gonna have something at the nape of the neck, and then that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna give any more ideas on it because I have to. I'm waiting on a lady to finish it. I actually already sent the design idea and stuff to her. I'm kind of waiting on the sample to come back. So yeah, it is coming though. Okay, let's see. Have you ever played Motown bass? I play Motown songs. Slap, slap, slap away, sir. That's what I do, baby. That's what I do. Do you like sour Marcus Miller V7s? Yeah. Actually I've owned two. I've owned the original V7, first generation and Tobacco Burst. I have a video wait like somewhere in my like post line where I actually did my unboxing and then a sound demo. This is from like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and talked about it. And then I have a vintage V7 that I kind of aesthetically changed up a little bit. So this is my vintage V7. Come on over here. Come on over here. So the original one came with it had the metal control plate or whatever, and then it had I want to say it was a silver. Oh no, it was a white. It might have been a white pick guard. Might have been a white pick guard. And I bought the bass, and then Mickey sent me like a T-shirt that's an extra small. I don't know what I was gonna do with it. So I washed my car with it, and he sent me a silver pick guard. So I had the control plate, and then I had the silver, and I was like, man, I kind of want to do something just a little more pop, whatever. So I went to Bass Mods and picked this bad boy up or whatever, and it came with this. So I was like, that's dope. And yeah, so and then these strings, DR Neons, they just went along with the theme. So I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It looked fire. I think the next color is probably gonna be orange. We're gonna see though. I don't know. So this is always the crazy. This is the crazy base. So when I have shows and I gotta do like 80s stuff, I rock with this one. And just in case you didn't know, the difference between the V7 Vintage and the regular V7 is the bridge is moved back closer to the bridge pickup is moved back closer to the bridge. I think the normal position is like right here where it's at. So it's a little bit more it bites a little bit more or whatever. So yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Boosie King of the Water Style and Nothing Forgiven our Edwards and Marlo the man. Marlo is the man. Yeah. What's your take on ales? Like beer? Hunter, what are you talking about? My favorite bassists are Geezer Butler, Tom Araya, Joe. Okay. Steve Harris. Okay. I can dig it. For my taste, I tend towards slap and also funk music. That's just me as a person. So if they funky, chances are I've heard them and I rock with them. You would think I'd say Larry Graham because he's all about that type of thing. Or Marcus Miller, right? But nah, man, Boosie, he's just his bass lines are so simple and they it's hard to not move when you hear the song. Like I can say I can start singing a song right now and I guarantee you can hear it. So like what was it on? Ah, little doo 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 doo. But you already hear it. You hear it already. So it is the kind of thing that kind of makes you do this. It's just a driving force or whatever. So yeah. Do you think about Bass Mods bass? Okay, what do I think about Bass Mods bass? I think it's beautiful, but if I'm paying that much money, I got to go with something that I could actually like. I don't know. That's something that's tried and true. So I wouldn't spend that much money on a Bass Mods bass, even though they are fire basses. And K Bass 1914 actually got a thing with bass mods and stuff, and they are dope basses. He gigs with it. He does his Instagram stuff with it. Sounds great. I just I found Sire and I got this. So any bass that I want, chances are it's gonna be a Sire. Um, Low key, the only real bass that I'm like was two basses that I'm really looking at aside from the music man is the Maple V P7, the Maple Neck P7, just to have it. I'm gonna get that in all natural. Uh, then the Rickenbacker, I want to get that in either blue, obviously, or like that walnut joint. Think that'd be fire. And Music Man, it's gotta be the sparkle one though. Music Man, double humbucker, gold, everything. Ah, I just love it. I love it. So second. So yeah. If Music Man could give me a bass, that'd be so phenomenal. But I can't link up with him. Do you need to get any setting up on any of your sires? Because I down tune and I think I need to set it up to get the fret buzz out. Yeah. Um yeah, you're set if you go from standard to tuning down a step or whatever, yeah, you definitely are gonna have to either like raise your saddles or adjust your neck for the lack of tension because you tuned all your strings down. Okay, can the Sire M3 slap? Yes. Yeah, yeah. Can you show me your rig? My in-house joint. Well, this is what I normally play through. Actually, I have my other stuff outside or in my other room, but this is my current setup now. So this is a Trace Elliott Elf, and then I got 410s and stuff like that. And that's pretty much it. I don't really use pedals like talking about. Uh, Pedals I have an envelope filter pedal that's old. I have a distortion pedal, and I have a crybaby somewhere around here. Dunlop wah pedal somewhere around. That's pretty much it though. So everything you hear is pretty much me or whatever. So let's see. Opinion on Flea. Flea is nasty. Like he's really dope on bass. When I listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers, I'm not listening to the bass player. I'm pretty much on the drums. Like in my head, that's the first thing I'm thinking about doing. But maybe that's because of Guitar Hero. It was on there. And I had to be on the drums. Like I didn't want to play the bass because whatever. I don't know. Here's a question for you. If you can play Guitar Hero really good, can you also play the guitar really good? Question for the board. Because I have a friend who's never picked up a guitar, but he's a freaking idiot savant at Guitar Hero. He plays songs like way faster than what they are. And he's just like he plays with double hands. Like I was like, what is happening right now? Can't do it. What do you think about Fender JMJ Mustang? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen it. Do you like Les Claypool? I do. No pedals for me. Cool, cool. What's going on, Ted? How you doing? All right. Everybody in here helps me out, helps the channel out. Everybody hit the like button if you already haven't, please. Uh, Also, it would help if y'all would share my videos or share your favorite video, get it out there. Um, Trying to grow the channel and reach as many people as I possibly can because, you know, if I'm gonna do this, I do this for me to get it out, get all these jams out of my head, and I also do it for y'all because y'all enjoy it and I actually enjoy interacting and talking and stuff like that with y'all. So, um, thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I'm just kind of like going through looking at what people are saying. Uh, I started with Guitar Hero as a kid and then moved on to bass. I feel like it helped. Okay. As far as coordination, I guess I'd understand that. But like thinking you can play um friggin' Mastodon because you played it on Guitar Center and you got a perfect. You are your fingers can move that fast, but you don't know where to put them. Fender Rumble amp, great. Yeah, I actually liked it. One reason why I sold it is because I wanted to get like I had this like I wanted to buy this Sire M2 that I have now, and I wanted to get this Aguilar tone hammer that I got. Um, so I sold that off, bought both of those with that, and I was like, man, that sounds like a pretty good trade off. So I actually got a deal on the tone hammer amp. It was supposed to be like $500 or something like that. I ended up getting it for $250. And then I picked up this bass for uh four something. Got it discounted. Ended up paying like 300, so that's five. And I sold my amp for 600. So I lost some value in my amp, but I got a bass and a new amp. So I think that's pretty dope. So the next purchase that I'm going to be making is probably going to be a 112 or whatever, Aguilar SL 112. I think that's going to be the next one I get, just because I have no other reason. I just want it. I have no idea why. I just want it. I don't need it. I understand that. I don't need it, but I want it, so I'm gonna get it. Uh, that also might be a Christmas present to myself, but that's like $900 on top of my Rickenbacker, which is gonna be like $1,600. so much, so much base equipment, so little time. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. I need to buy a new bass case. Do you have any cheap but good recommendations? Um, Actually, I would go to Rondo Music. I picked up this bass case here for 59 bucks, and I've had it for 4 years, and it still looks brand new. I've beat it around and put it in the trunk and all that stuff, and it hasn't broken down. So let me get it. I'll show you. So this is the actual case here. This is big enough to put a pretty nice size amp in or whatever. Oh shit. Got stuff in here. What's happening here? Batteries. Hmm. Alright. Cool. Has a case up here. So actually I put my amp head in here back when I was actually using it like that. I put my Trace Elliott Elf in here, throw my cords and all that stuff in here with my extra strings, my tuner, zip it up, good to go. This is really nice because it has a little thing where you can like hold the neck to it and then just lock it down so it don't slide back and forth and mess up or whatever. And then everything on it's pretty heavy duty. Uh, Padding is probably about maybe like an inch and a half, 2 inches thick or so. And it's held up for 4 years. No complaints. Yeah. Again, it's at Rondo Music. This is that's the name of it. And I got the black and blue because I really like black and blue. So so yeah. Let's see. That's for Sapo. All that was for Sapo. I want to buy a Rumble 100. Cool. Go for it. Guitar Hero is good for learning drums or so and so. Yeah, because you got to actually know the coordination for that. So my Fender Jazz and got two sires. You are an intelligent man. Congratulations. Suggestion: use Dunlop bass strings. Suggestion: use Dunlop bass strings. I do. It's literally what I'm looking at now. But okay. Thank you for sure. Is there any point gigging with a sire yet still? Is there any point gigging with a sire yet still having an EQ pedal on a pedal board at the gig? No, I don't see a point in bringing an auxiliary EQ. If you have the sire, it's going to do everything that you want it to do, and or you can just run it passive and then use your EQ on your board. I don't. I think the EQ on the sire is probably better than most uh, auxiliary EQs you can buy anyway. But that's my opinion. What's going on, DJ? How you doing? Your channel is great help. It's very rare you get to ask professional bass players questions. I guess you can say I'm professional. I never really thought about it. I'm definitely a hobbyist, and I do get paid to play, so I guess that does make me a professional. Hmm. Food for thought. All right then. The P bass sire are a good deal. Yeah, they are. Um, that was I had to have it. Now I don't. I have no regrets about it. Actually, I do. I do have one regret. I would have got the maple neck P because I know how this one is, and I use it for everything. I literally use it for everything. I just wonder how the maple version is. Like I don't know. I really don't know. Like what does the P pickup sound on the maple version? Would I like it? I have no idea. But I'm glad I got it because it's extremely versatile and works for every situation. Let's see. V3, 5, V7, 4 fretless. So happy with both. Oh, V3 5 string and a V7 4 fretless. So happy with both. Congrats, man. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, dang. All right. We are at 50 minutes, and I appreciate all y'all dropping by, but I'm going to go ahead and sign off from the base hang. Thank y'all so much for asking questions, interacting with me. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Like, subscribe, comment if you already haven't comment, on the playback or whatever. I enjoy talking to each and every one of y'all. I don't have a team, so every response you get is literally from me looking at my phone, typing in my response. It's literally me. So you can follow me on Instagram. I have two accounts. I have one that's a fitness account. It's kind of me trying to do weight loss stuff. It's called Everyday Bully, spelled exactly how you think it would be. Everyday Bully. That's my weight loss fitness joint. And then I have my actual music account, which is Bully the Kid, BULLY_THAKIDD. I'll be putting out. I did a few slap jams real quick before I even started this whole thing, but yeah, I'm actually about to get out of here because I have a gaming conference. I gotta go kick some people's butt at. Some people want it, and I gotta give it to them. So yeah, I'm about to get out of here and beat the heck out of some people in Mortal Kombat. So yeah, it's Bully Kid.